Hi friends, Jay Sennett. Welcome to another edition of Cooking with Jay. As always, hope all of you are doing well. Today I'm going to prepare for you what I think is it's an interesting dish. I'm going to be using two different meat sources, two different protein sources. I'm going to a diced up chicken breast, and I'm going to put some hot sausage in with that as well. Just mix them up, and then I seasoned this chicken breast and the sausages, or the sausage, with a Merguez seasoning, which is kind of indigenous to Northern Africa, Morocco, Tunisia, Algeria. It has like dried tomatoes, chili peppers, cumin, coriander, garlic, lemon. Lemon's real prominent in this seasoning. And a little bit of some garlic flavored black pepper and salt, of course. There's also salt in that Merguez seasoning. And if you can't find a Merguez seasoning in local stores, you can order it. Highly recommend, delicious. So the chicken, I'm going to make a Merguez chicken with a Balsamic Sundried Tomato Sauce over a chili-infused penne pasta. How's that sound? Sounds pretty yummy. And it is pretty yummy. Oh, one of my favorite dishes to eat and one of my favorite dishes to make. So I'm going to turn the heat up a little bit over here in this saucepan. And so this sauce, I'm going to use some delicious balsamic vinegar with some lemon juice. I'm going to add some herbs like oregano, a little dried basil, dried thyme. We have some onion, some garlic. Put a little bit of brown sugar in there, so you kind of have this sweet, sour layers, flavor profiles with this balsamic sun-dried tomato sauce that I will put over this penne pasta. So if you're ready to see me put this dish together, let's go over here to the stove and I'll show you how I create this dish. Very creative, interesting dish. Come on, let's go over here. Okay. So just have some olive oil in this pan here. Alright. Do you have to use olive oil? No. If you don't, then I would highly recommend it. It's my favorite. You know, particularly if you're not looking for something that you need a super high smoke point for it. You know, olive oil is not going to get you up to the 400 range, 450 range of the smoke point. You know, you stay around 300, 350, you might be, you know, you're pretty good there. And I can cook this dish in olive oil comfortably. And it's already, you know, that Merguez seasoning with this hot Italian sausage, you know, and it's my food, so I can touch it. I actually like touching my food. I like touching my food. So this is just starting to boil here. Now, let me show you how I start to put this, create this balsamic sun-dried tomato sauce here in just a moment. This is going to be yummy. So I get some chicken breasts and I just dice them up, small pieces, like you see here. Okay, now this is boiling, so I take my pasta, I have a little bit left over in this bag, and there we go.
Pasta cooked for about 11 minutes. Okay, so in this pot, there's a little bit of olive oil in here. Okay. Put some onions. All right, we're rolling. I'll get to boil over, like pasta will do. I'm going to cook my onions here. My protein is cooking over here. Smelling just the smell of those hot sausages and that Merguez seasoning, that garlic, black pepper. And this, my onions. Pasta's boiling. Now all of these aromas start to merge together, right? Got this onion cooking over here. When you're hungry, there are certain smells that just either make it better or make it worse for you, right? Onions, the smell of cooking onions is just delicious for me, right? Love the smell of the onions. Along with these, the sausage and the chicken. Now I'm going to add some garlic in here. Okay. About 2-3 cloves of garlic finely minced up. All right. This is the base of my sauce here. And the chili infused pasta is very interesting. It's when you eat it by itself, it's a little spicier than it is when you have the sauce over it and all that. Now, one thing I want to point out about how I cook my pasta, I don't put oil in my pasta. And the reason being, I used to, but when you put oil in your pasta, when you go to put sauce on your pasta, the pasta doesn't absorb the sauce as well when you boil the pasta in oil. Okay? So I stopped boiling my pasta in oil because I want the flavor of the sauce to really be absorbed by the noodle. If that makes any sense for you. So that oil, when you boil that, keeps that sauce kind of sliding off those noodles there. Okay? That's why I don't put oil in my water when I'm cooking my pasta. All right, it's time for some balsamic vinegar in here. A little bit more. I'm out that one, which I knew I was. How much? A few tablespoons. Now we're going to get some lemon juice. The juice of the lemon. I use the strainer to catch the seeds, of course. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Okay, right. We are rolling along nicely, ladies and gentlemen. Turn this fire down a little bit. So far we have onions, garlic, a little olive oil, balsamic vinegar, and some lemon juice. Now I'm going to add some of this brown sugar Okay, a couple of tablespoons of the brown sugar. And some sun-dried tomatoes. Yummy. Pasta's over here. Add a pinch of salt. All right, didn't have a little bit of salt because we have a sweet and sour thing happening over here with this Balsamic Sundried Tomato Sauce. Balsamic vinegar. Get down there. All right. Stir my chicken up a little bit and sausage. Yes, yes. Turn that fire down on the protein. All right. That's close to being done there. Definitely want to make sure the sausage is cooked, and the chicken too, of course. Turn my sauce down there. I don't want it boiling too heavy. Now what you want to do, when you taste it, is to make sure you got the right balance between that sweet and that sour. Yeah, yeah. Now, I'm sure most of you are familiar with balsamic vinegar, of course. You know that flavor profile. And you just have to try to imagine the lemon juice with the brown sugar. Now, I will also say that if you don't want to put brown sugar in here, yes, you can substitute with honey. Yeah, put some honey in there. Honey would work. My pasta is just about ready. And I cook my pasta. It's the chili-infused penne pasta. Yes. My kitchen at the moment smells out of this world, ladies and gentlemen. Out of this world. Oh. And cooking is a beautiful thing, you know. I'm an artist, right? Musician, so creating, I don't separate the art of creating a good dish with the art of creating a composition, writing a composition, or playing it, or having a great performance, right, with my guys. And it's kind of circular for me. It's all connected. And just to be able to create and cook good food with interesting, deep flavor profiles, yeah. And when I'm all done, after I've eaten, and we cleaned up the mess, and sit back and relax, and just feeling like you've done something great. You produced something, you just, you know, you made good use of your time, right? That's why I love creating. Okay, my pasta is ready, so I'm going to take my pasta off the stove. La 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 la. Okay. Now, everything else is done, so I'm going to put some of this pasta in this bowl. Okay, we're going to turn this off. My meat's off, my meat's ready. We're going to take this over here, back over to the counter, and so put some of this pasta in this dish here, and I'm going to pour my sauce over the pasta, okay? All right. And one thing I do want to do, make sure you got enough olive oil. I want to add some more olive oil to this. All right. Ah, yes. Stir. Mix well. Now, we'll add just a little bit more salt to this. Get my bowl. Shall we go brown tonight? Yeah, let's go brown tonight. Some of this lusciousness in this bowl. Ah, look at that. And the smell is absolutely amazing. Okay, now I'm going to add some of my chicken and sausage on top of that. And what I want to do is just mix that up a little bit there, like that. Then, you know, what I forgot to do, oh man, I forgot to put my herbs in here. Well, I can do that now, all right? Put some herbs in here, a little bit, that's fine. You can put your herbs in later if you like. Mix that around a little bit. Okay, so you can put the herbs in after it's done or while it's cooking, all right? Cut up some chives. Okay, you know, I'm so time conscious when I shoot my show that sometimes we forget. There we have, ladies and gentlemen, my Merguez chicken with a balsamic sun-dried tomato sauce over a chili-infused penne pasta. I'm telling you, you should smell this kitchen. It's absolutely, it's intoxicating. And my mouth is watering. You know, the little glands, they start dancing around a little bit in your cheeks, right? And you get ready to eat because you know it's going to be good. And it's going to be delicious. So my chicken with the balsamic sun-dried tomato sauce with a chili-infused penne pasta. Hope you enjoyed this creation today. Maybe you'll try it. If you have any questions or comments about the show, always send me an email to j.sennett, jae.sinnett @whrv.org. Would always love to know what you think. Would love to know what you're cooking. Let me know what you're conjuring up in your kitchen, okay? Don't forget, Send In Session airs Sunday evening starting at 6 on the WHRO Public Media Facebook page. You can see archive editions of the show at the WHRO Public Media YouTube channel. Don't forget my Send It In Session jazz show on 89.5 WHRV-FM, Monday through Thursday nights from 9 until 1, Saturday mornings 1 until 5, Sunday afternoons from 1 until 5. And, if that's not enough, I also host the R&B Chronicles on Friday nights. Soulful, a great soulful program, the R&B Chronicles, Friday nights from 7 until 8. And check out my business venture, my food business venture, thecosmopolitanpalate.com. No space between the Cosmopolitan Palate, just like all one word. Yeah. Thecosmopolitanpalate.com. And you can see where I'm taking some of my food ideas. And check it out. Let me know what you think. Until the next edition of the program, be safe, friends. I'm going to go eat, and we'll see you soon. Take care.